I think I feel I'm gonna keep thinking about that, but I think that's true. So if it was a thing where she was trying to be like, "Oh, wow, what a great house you have," like, there's a little bit more to play with, but I think a fight was, as you said, Madeline, I think it's just a little less, interesting to tune into.
I also think that this is a mapping sketch, right? We're
Yeah.
mapping like a real world
Like, domestic
coup
dispute
a
kind of
real world domestic dispute. Yeah, there's like a weird
just kinda
class thing
dark.
happening
Yeah.
here too that
Yeah.
like maybe wasn't the right base reality. But
Yeah.
okay, so there's like a real life domestic dispute trope that
Yeah.
we're mapping onto. Now that I'm saying that, I'm like, that might just be the problem. That's
Yeah.
right, maybe. With Mario stuff. And the key to really good mapping games is to find the places where they're both sides of the mapping are equally represented.
Yeah.
Because you're making in the most surprising way, so you're making connections between the two things that the audience hasn't made yet, and it delights them, and that's what produces the laugh.
Yeah.
And I think this one had a lot of the, like, domestic disturbance tropes and not enough Mario. Like,
Yeah.
there wasn't enough, the constraints of Mario weren't holding down the fight enough. It
Yes.
was very minimal. Um, like there could have been something about the way they moved or and like Yoshi was only Mario, right? So there was no real world
Yeah.
element to Yoshi. So like that was the one piece of mapping that was to Mario, the actual costume. It just
Yeah.
yeah, it didn't pull from both sides enough for me.
Yeah, I think that's
Is
right.
how I would explain that to a student
Yeah.
sketch.
I think that's right. I think that feels right to me. Yeah, I think that's my thought too. Should we go ahead and move on? Because I feel like that
Yes.
yeah. Okay, I think we've covered the next one is also
But
a